Welcome to a basic papyrus scripting tutorial for the Skyrim Special Edition and/or Anniversary Edition creation kit. I'm going to walk you through a very simple script, essentially the hello world of the Elder Scrolls. So first, you're going to want, for this script to work, you're going to want to go into either all or into world objects and activator. Activator is what you need. I'm going to choose the Shrine of Talos, and you should probably duplicate it. And then double click it or right click edit, open it up. You can rename it if you want to, you don't have to. Now I like to use a prefix like this. You don't have to use a prefix. The reason people use these, if you don't already know, is to differentiate their work so that the engine doesn't get confused when people run multiple mods. This is the default temple blessing script. If you right click any script and click edit source, that's how you open it in an editor. You can also open it in an external editor, such as some form of notepad or VS Code. If you double click it, that will simply open up the properties. These are essentially variables that you can change. If I were to open the script source, well, I don't want to waste any time explaining it. Perhaps I will in a different video. I will delete this script, remove, and then I'm going to click add script. It may take a second to load, and we're going to click a new script. I don't need to worry about naming it, but name it. Oh, I guess that does already exist. There. Just name it whatever. You can add your prefix if you want to. Now, this script, if you were to right click and click edit source, you would see this here. Script name, and then a space, and then the entry will be the script name. Let's just not touch that. The extends, I don't know exactly how to explain this. I'm not an exact professional, but I'm trying to make it very clean for people to understand. So, don't really touch this. It's referencing your activator, your duplicated Shrine of Talos. We're going to run event, which is, it's a function. They're pre-built functions. If I remember correctly, this is on activate. Yes, my mistake. It does not activate as an anchor. Oh, my words are stumbling. I apologize. I'm going to try to edit this to make more sense. As you may be able to see, it says event on activate, object reference, and AK action ref. Object reference being the thing that is being activated. And I believe, what was that again? I have such a bad memory. Yeah, something like that. I believe that you can change this. This is somewhat of a variable for what is activating it. A player or an NPC, perhaps. In Papyrus, since you don't need indentation, you have to use end event. Even ifs need ends. Now, we're going to, the indentation being simply for readability for humans, as again, it does not process it. We're going to put debug, which is, I don't know how to describe it, somewhat of a function, I suppose. It's a group of functions. Now, I don't remember if this was like MSG box or if it was message box. So let's do notification. That is the thing you get in the corner of your screen. For example, when you activate a shrine, it will do debug.notification and it will send the shrine text. There's 3 of them. All other blessings removed. Then it will do another message box that says all diseases cured, and then it will say blessing of blank added. We can just put whatever we want in here. Test, I'll save it, and you have to hope it compiles. If it does compile, then you can click OK. You can click OK. I changed the ID. If you didn't duplicate it, click yes if you want to create a duplicate. If you already duplicate it, you probably want to click no, and then click yes. From here, you can save your plugin. My saving is not working very well, so please give me a moment. I will save it to another plugin so that we can see it in-game. Alright, I've got it to a point where I can actually get it working. I went to Whiterun Bree's home because my test does not require my object to be placed anywhere specific, and this cell loads fast. So, I will place in this. You can press F to snap it to the ground if you didn't know. It seems not to be working here. Oh, maybe it's already on the ground. No, it's not. It's okay that it's floating. I don't mind. You could also hold Z to move it up and down while you're moving it. You can hold X, Y, or Z to move it on any of those axes. Now I'm going to click Save, or hit Control S, and I'm going to open up Skyrim. I will cut to that. Now then, for those of you who don't know how to do this, I will show you quickly how to enable what you've created. Go to Creations. It's interesting, it's good for testing. You click Load Order or press T, and scroll down to the bottom. I don't know what all this is. Turn off whatever else, unless you want to have it on, and then click the one you made. Then just click back, and then go back again. Now the interesting tip I want to show you actually happens here at the main menu. Hopefully I remember the cell name. It should be simple as Whiterun Bree's home. But for those of you who don't know this, okay, as I was saying, you can use the COC command from the main menu, and it will give you a testing character who does not have any saves made. I should be able to do that, and it will bring me as this testing character who is a level 1, I believe, most likely named Prisoner, that starts with some gear. Maybe it doesn't have a name. Anyway, that's quite irrelevant. Here is the object you've just made. I put a skin texture on mine. Isn't that interesting? If you activate it, in the corner, it should appear your message. I don't need much of an outro now, do I? Goodbye. And come back for more content. It's very variety.